Tonight and every Monday night, Downstairs Entertainment, in association with DaveyBoy Productions, presents Rex Rivetter, Private Eye. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Rex Rivetter, Private Eye in A Case of Triple Indemnity.
My name is Rivetter, Rex Rivetter. License number 698753, issued by the Police Department of Los Angeles. Occupation, private detective, sometimes known as a private eye, or private dick. I don't really like that term, private dick, but it's better than being called a public dick, or being called a dick in public. I have no illusions about getting rich from being a gumshoe. I've got a little office on 3rd and Grand above the delicatessen. Down the hall is a mail-order Bible salesman, a Chinese dentist, and a shyster lawyer named Angelo Martin that helped get my last client out of a jam with the police. Some guys came back from the war and got busy climbing the ladder to success. Me? I just want to keep the lights on. As I get off the elevator, I can hear voices coming from inside my office. One of them belongs to my secretary, Jenny. The other one drifts through my memory like a fog rolling in from the beach.
So we're about halfway across the channel, somewhere between New Haven and this little seaside town in France. And Private What's-His-Name is practically... Well, he's got this real nervous look in his eye. He drops a grenade. He drops this grenade, see? And then he yells out, "Live grenade!" and jumps on it.
Everyone on the boat scatters. Hey, Sarge, I was just talking about you.
Uh-huh.
So Sarge here, real cool-like, yanks the private off the deck and shows him the grenade still has the pin in. This kid nearly voided himself out of fear because no one had told him he had to remove the pin first. Oh, the whole platoon was frosted, you know what I mean? But not Sarge here. Ice in his veins. That's what he has. You remember that, Sarge?
I remember.
That kid was green. What was his name?
Doyle. Michael Doyle.
Doyle, right. Yeah, Doyle. Whatever happened to that kid?
I saw him on the beach later that morning. He was hobbling around looking for his foot.
Yeah, that Doyle. Poor kid.
You never told me that story, boss.
Not one of my fonder memories. Don't you have some work to do?
Work? Well, sure thing, Mr. Rivetter.
Mr. Rivetter? Sounds so official. But Sarge here has always been all business. Isn't that right, Sarge? Oh, yeah. He was quite the soldier. He was up for a promotion twice.
Twice?
Let's take this into my office. And you, Angel, file a report or something. What do you need, Breslow?
Ah, now don't be that way, Sarge.
And cut the Sarge bit. The war is over. There was another one, and that one's over too. Give it 5 years, and somebody will come up with another reason.
All right, Rexy. Don't get all twisted up. I was just telling your girl there some war stories. Dames love that stuff.
She's got enough to occupy her time. She doesn't need to be listening to your tall tales.
Tall tales? Aw, Rex. Are you still sore at me? Like you said, that was years ago. That war is over. More or less. But you're right. I'm not here to interfere with your... I mean, if there's something going on between you and your secretary...
Can it, Breslow? State your business or burn shoe leather.
All right. I can see you're busy with all your... well...
My business is none of yours. Why are you here?
Well, like I was saying the other day, there's something I'd like you to look into.
I'm pretty busy lately. Why don't you give me some details?
I'd love to, Rex, but I've been waiting out there for a while and I've got to get to my office. How about you meet me later tonight after work? There's a place called Torrentino's on Sunset. You know the place?
Sure. I had lunch with Frank Sinatra there last Friday.
Great. Let's say 7 o'clock?
Breslow pulls out his wallet and starts counting money, and then places 2 C-notes gently on my desk.
This ought to cover your time. And, do you have a better suit?
A better suit?
Yeah, you know, something less brown.
I'll see what I can find.
Do that. All right, Sarge, see you tonight. Bring your girl if she doesn't have any plans.
I never cared much for Abe Breslow, but I am growing fond of his $200. Abe Breslow was the kind of soldier the brass didn't care for. Every unit had one, I suppose. But I would have taken a dozen Michael Doyles over one Breslow. That kid might not have known about munitions, but at least he followed orders. With Abe, it was all about personal glory. Taking orders was secondary. Nothing mattered as much as collecting trophies, proof that he was a soldier, that he'd seen battle. I sometimes wondered how that would translate to civilian life. I was getting my answer. According to his business card, Abe Breslow was some kind of expensive accountant to the stars. I imagine the card exaggerated his involvement in the Hollywood hullabaloo. It isn't the first time I underestimated someone. Rivetter Investigations.
Mr. Rivetter, there is someone here to see you.
Someone? What? Jenny?
Can you see him now, or shall I have him wait, Mr. Rivetter?
What's with the... Oh, are you sore about the...
No, of course not, sir. I understand you left instructions not to be disturbed, but this seems to be an urgent matter.
Huh. If you're not sore...
Yes, sir. I understand that you have an appointment at 11 and one later this evening.
I don't have any appointments today.
Yes, sir, with Mr. Brown. I know, sir. I can call ahead if you like and make preparations.
Mr... Oh, my suit.
Mr. Breslow left very specific instructions.
I bet. So, some kind of big fish is out there with you?
Absolutely, Mr. Rivetter.
All right, Angel. Give me a moment to, tidy up.
Mr. Rivetter will be right with you.
Hi, this is Rhiannon McAfee of Downstairs Entertainment. Thank you so much for listening. We are almost halfway through Season 1 and are already hard at work on Season 2 of Rex Rivetter, Private Eye. The scripts are being written, auditions are in planning, and we can't wait for you to hear the continuing adventures of Rex. I'm dying to tell you what happens, but they make us sign stuff, so I can't. We need your help to continue growing our listener base. Please share the episodes on Facebook and tweet about us. The best way to help is to leave a review on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you listen from. Your reviews and ratings make us visible to new listeners and allow us to continue providing all of our fans quality audio entertainment. You can contact Downstairs Entertainment on Facebook or Twitter, or email us at admin@dsentertain.com. We love hearing from you. We want to know what you think of the show, who you think did it in each episode, and who your favorite characters are. You know, like Jenny, right? Anyway, thank you for listening, and now, back to the show.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we return to Rex Rivetter, Private Eye in A Case of Triple Indemnity.
I could use something to take my mind off the impromptu visit of Abe Breslow, a guy I knew in the war. As luck would have it, Jenny lets me know we got a client, and from the cryptic conversation on the phone with her, it must be something important. I figure I should continue to sell the story, so I stuff some papers into an empty file before opening the door from my office to hers. Jenny was sitting behind her desk, probably about to start another love letter to her boyfriend. I need to pick up an acting award for her while I'm out later. The stiff sitting across from her in the blue suit must be the reason for her performance this morning. Wouldn't win any special recognition for my part in the routine, but since she was putting on such a show... Miss McIntosh, Put this with the rest of the Breslow file and tell Doyle I want his report on my desk before 3.
Of course, Mr. Rivetter. Oh, excuse me, this is Mr. Bennett. He's here to see you.
Mr. Bennett, come in, please.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Thank you again, Mr. Rivetter, and thank you for seeing me on such short notice.
No problem. Cigarette?
No, thank you, I don't smoke.
I see. Do you mind if I...
Oh, please, Mr. Rivetter, it's your office.
What can I do for you, Mr. Bennett?
I find myself in need of a private dick.
I don't really like that term. It's,
Let me explain. I work for Trans Mutual Insurance.
Sure, I've heard of them.
Our headquarters are in Hartford, Connecticut, but I work out of our Western Regional office here in Los Angeles.
Go on.
My company is about to pay out a very, large sum on a life insurance policy, and we want to be certain there is nothing hinky going on.
Hinky?
Yes, Mr. Rivetter. Are you familiar with the term?
More than some. So before the payout, you want to make sure that everything's on the up and up.
Precisely.
We must be talking about a lot of dough.
The policy is for $75,000, but there is a triple indemnity clause in the case of accidental death. The insured was murdered during a robbery, so the widow may be entitled to the full $225,000.
That's a lot of dough. Tell me, a big firm like Transmutual, don't you have somebody on staff for this kind of thing?
Well, yes. We have an investigator we normally use, but between the two of us, there are some indications Mr. Dollar has been padding his expense account.
Mr. Dollar? Is that his name? Dollar? It sounds fake.
You think so, Mr. Rivetter?
Fair enough.
Please understand, Transmutual typically has no qualms about paying off a claim, but this is a very large amount. My office has received several telephone calls and letters from the wife of the insured. When I spoke to her yesterday, she said she was going to send a wire to the corporate offices.
So you need this looked at quickly?
Quickly and quietly.
Of course.
Do you have someone that can look into this?
I'll handle it myself.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Rivetter. Now, about your fee.
I charge $100 a week, plus expenses.
Oh, I didn't know that you charge quite...
I could, of course, have one of my associates take a look at it for a reduced fee.
No. That will be fine, Mr. Rivetter. I would like you to personally look into it. Will you accept a check?
Sure. You can leave that with my girl. And any details on the case, the name of the insured and his wife, her address, police report, that sort of thing.
Of course. I have all that here in my briefcase.
Wonderful.
Mr. Rivetter, I must reiterate, this matter is of the utmost importance to my office. It must be handled most delicately. Do you know what I mean by delicately?
You mean I shouldn't take out an ad in the Times?
An ad in the... Oh, I see. You're putting me on, Mr. Rivetter.
Just a little private dick humor, although I really don't like that term.
Please, Mr. Rivetter, I must have your assurance that this will be handled with absolute discretion.
Don't worry, Mr. Bennett. We here at Rivetter Investigations take our clients' concerns seriously. And discretion is my middle name. My parents had a terrible sense of humor.
I see. Well, I will have to take your word for it, I suppose.
We don't disappoint. Just leave the information with my secretary, Mr. Bennett, along with the check. I have a few things to wrap up this morning, but I'll start looking into your matter this afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. Rivetter.
I'll see you out.
Thank you again, Mr. Rivetter.
You're welcome, again. Miss McIntosh, see that we get everything we need from Mr. Bennett here. And I'll be handling this case myself, so the normal $100 a week applies.
100? Oh, of course, Mr. Rivetter. The normal fee.
Don't worry about a thing, Mr. Bennett. Leave the matter in our hands. I should have some information for you in no time.
Thank you.
Oh, there is one last thing. How did you hear about Rivetter Investigations?
Oh, I saw your name in the paper this morning. According to the story, you were instrumental in helping the police on a murder case over at the university. I thought to myself, if this man has the trust of the Los Angeles Police Department, he must be well qualified. You are well qualified, are you not, Mr. Rivetter?
The wellest.
Sir?
Yes, we're quite qualified. An insurance job. I've worked them before. No gunsels, no mobsters, no angry, cheating husbands. Nobody shooting at you. These cases are a cakewalk. This one might not be the typical insurance fraud. With those, it's usually some slob looking to make a quick buck off of a car accident or threatening to sue somebody because of a loose brick in the driveway. A few pictures of him outside mowing his lawn or dancing with his wife, and the matter is settled. And once in a while, when the stars are in line and you catch a lucky break, you even get a claim that's legitimate. Although, this one is a life insurance deal. Triple indemnity. Sounds like a bad movie. Sure, the payoff might be bigger than most, but how tough could it really be? Famous last words. I was about to be shot at, double-crossed, and threatened by a shadowy figure from my past, and that was all before sunset. But I didn't choose this line of work for the retirement plan. The life of a private eye isn't for the squeamish, or anyone with long-term goals.
Tonight's episode of Rex Rivetter Private Eye starred Randy Coull and Rhiannon McAfee and featured Frank Remiatte and O.P. Hadlock. Tonight's episode was written by Greg McAfee and is transcribed in San Diego, California. It is produced by Downstairs Entertainment with recording, sound, and editing by DaveyBoy Productions. The Rex Rivetter theme, Nightmare, by the Artie Shaw Orchestra is used by permission of Music Sales Corp. Rex Rivetter is directed by Rhiannon McAfee with vocal sound and technical direction by Dave Rivas. And if you enjoyed tonight's episode, please find us on the internet at www.dsentertain.com or on the Facebook or the Twitter. Tonight's episode of Rex Rivetter Private Detective is brought to you in part by DaveyBoy Productions. For sound design, private voiceover workshops, or to consult with voiceover recording artist Dave Rivas about your project, visit www.daveyboyproductions.com. And be sure to join us next Monday night, same time and place, for the exciting second part of Rex Rivetter Private Eye in A Case of Triple Indemnity. For Downstairs Entertainment, this is Greg McAfee speaking.